And that's us good to go. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to some farming sim. How you all doing? Ah, sorry for the late announced change in schedule. Uh, it does seem as if my cat is determined to destroy my streaming schedule. I had to postpone last Wednesday to Friday because of an emergency vet visit. I had to postpone the start of Sunday's stream because I had to go to the pet store to get tick removal formula for our wee one. And tomorrow I have to take the cat for blood work. And the only appointment we could get was half an hour before my stream started. So, yeah, that's why we're streaming today because cats. That's why, pretty much. So, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be back to a normal kind of usual schedule. Hopefully from here on out. I hope. But I will let you know if there are going to be any more pet related um, changes, shall we say? But yeah. Enough of that. Where are we? What's going on? We have more money. Like I said last time, I've gone a few months. I've done a couple of contracts. Um, we are still in the same kind of position we were. We have our expanded yard up here. We have our productions down there. The straw production has been placed. I finished gathering all the straw off 86. Put it in, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's have a look here. So lots of stuff. This mod previously was only straw accessories and straw crates. I think the accessories were just like hats. It was just straw hats or something as opposed to accessories. And then straw crates was another one. But now we can make brooms, baskets, and scarecrows as well. So we have everything going. It's all slowly being made. I don't actually know if anything has appeared at this place yet. Look like it, which is a little odd because where is the output for this place? I imagine it's here. Yeah. Maybe it's 2,000 litre pallets? Something like that. Who knows? We have more tea to sell. I've made the discovery that the tea doesn't actually fluctuate very much. For example, here, 7.3 at the best, 6.7 at the worst. And currently it's only like 6.9. Why is that showing up? I can't sell it to myself. That's silly. But it's like 6.9, which isn't too bad. And the same for these ones, like 3 at its best, 2.7 worst, currently 2.8 at the supermarket. So I've decided that the tea will get sold whenever we have a quantity that seems good. And we have a quantity that seems good here. So we're going to start off with a little payday, and then we will see where we're going to be, because what I'd like to do is get some more fields, but I'd like to get some more local fields before I start going further afield, haha, so to say. Ooh, 90, 97, 97k, dang, that was a good little payout. Okay, not bad at all. This tea production is definitely proving its value at the moment. And it's coming from basically nothing, which is fantastic, because that allows us to progress. Speaking of progressing... Oh, good grief, come back here, you. Speaking of progressing, I'm debating which field I should buy. Because annoyingly, like, these two fields here are sunflowers. I could get sunflowers, because all I'd need is another header for my current combine. But my current combine is kind of small, and these are huge fields. So maybe not the best idea. This is potatoes, and I have no way of harvesting them right now. This, I believe, is it grass? No, it's not grass. It's not peas. What is it? Field grass? Nope. Clover? I don't know. Something, I don't know. It's been harvested, though. So whatever it was, not harvestable. 84 is sugar beets. Again, totally not set up for that. And this one is alfalfa, which is not a bad idea. Could get into making some alfalfa hay, something like that. But I would need to buy like a mower and a baler, a wrapper, all that kind of stuff. Or a forage wagon, and then I'd need a pit sort of thing, you know? So a lot of these current fields are not really good for me, which is very annoying. Because any field that I buy, I'm basically not going to get any use out of for a while. Which is making me not really want to buy a field. Unless maybe 82, because I could plant it with something that I could do something with. Actually, what is the planting schedule for the moment? Alfalfa, canola, clover, field grass, flowering catch crop. Wow. Grass, green rye, oilseed, rye, triticale, vetch rye, and winter barley. Oh, and winter wheat as well. Those could be interesting. Could do a winter barley. How does that differ from normal barley? Oh, normal barley is planted in the spring, harvested here. Okay. Right, we could do winter barley if we bought that field. Do some winter barley, yeah. Or maybe even winter wheat. Because barley sells for more, but wheat is more generically useful. You can turn it into flour, and I believe we can use it as feed for like chickens if we wanted to get some chickens, maybe. Hard to say what the best bet is right now. I also have field 86 that I need to replant with something. So decisions to be had, you know. Let me just see if I was to get like something keeps flashing in my periphery there. I don't know what it is. If I got the grain mill, I can make rye flour, spelt flour, triticale, wheat, winter barley, winter wheat. All makes. Ooh, barley makes a lot. Oh, but it uses a lot. Okay. Oh, it does a lot less cycles. Interesting. Okay. I wonder how that differs. 480 times 30 is a lot. 50, 1500. That times 5 is 7,000. That's a lot more. Actually, the wheat is actually way better. Triticale is alright. Ooh, that makes more flour per triticale. Spelt makes more per thing and also has a good amount. Okay, I think it's time to plant some winter wheat. So let's get ourselves hooked up. Cycle through to the right one. Winter wheat, there it is. do need some more seed. But we should have enough to be getting on with. So let's go and plant up our one field. The alternative, of course, is that I could... I could sell this field and buy an even bigger one, but no. Hey, Groot, nice to see you. How's it going? Glad you managed to catch the alternate schedule for today. Yeah, I could sell it, but I think I'd rather keep it at this point. It just wasn't. I think that field there is the one I'm going to buy. Got enough good stuff going on there. So we'll go to the store and we'll get some more fertilizer. And now, the question is, this going to take care of these tram lines? Because we don't actually need them. Or are they going to stay? No, it looks like they're actually going to stay. I'm not doing too badly, group. Just put this on a worker. Send this guy to the store whilst we get things sorted out. Oh, for God's sake, it's not unreachable, you dumb thing. Am I going to have to set this on the road or something like there? There we go. Okay, now it's good to go. Yeah, just kind of chilling, you know. I'm so tired this week. I might not look it, but I am flat out exhausted at the present. Right, let's get 8 pallets of seed. We do need some more seed. And also, whilst we're here, let's buy this field as well. 218k. Oh, it's field grass. Okay. Just grass. Okay. Another field potentially is this one. Don't know what's in this field. Wait, is that also... That's winter wheat as well. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. 193 for that one. That's just been planted. That's actually not a bad idea either. It's right across the train lines from our current field. Annoyingly, these train lines do mean that I can't just join all these fields together. That would be fantastic, but also horrendous for the train, you know? Just dig up these train lines and join everything together. Yeah, quite. 88, is that... What is that one? 111. That's spinach. Okay, well, we'd have to replant that one. But that would save us having to plant that one if we just got this one. But we did just buy all that seed. And this is a bigger field. And I could buy this one later, maybe. Yeah, let's buy this one. Alright. We can buy the other one later on. Just soil info for that field. Oof. Dude, could you not? Map it. Go. Right, and now back to this guy, and let's go and pick up our stuff. Because we are going to need more seed if we're going to do this. We'll probably need lime and, well, we've got plenty. We should have plenty of lime. Whether we do or not is another matter. That up. Actually, let's buy some more fertilizer. At least then we have it. And I'm going to buy some more lime as well. Because then we have that. Perfect! Pop this on the back. Look at that. Lovely. Nice full trailer. That is going to be very, very useful. So, I suppose, with all this winter wheat being planted, the next thing we should aim to buy is the grain mill. Question is it worth buying the grain mill that's on the map or making space for a new one? Because it would be handy not to have to travel too far. I'm also going to need a trailer. And probably a new tractor as well. I need so many things. But hey, at least we have land. And we have the equipment to deal with it currently. Earn a little bit more so that we can properly deal with everything. Doo-doo. Okay, so where am I going to put all this? I need a place to put all of these pallets, because these ones are currently dumped in the middle of the yard and they are really annoying me like that. But I need somewhere that I can like just drive up next to and just unload them when I need to, you know? Preferably somewhere that will allow me to... What are you doing, good sir? Have you lost all sense of direction there, or are you just turning yourself around? What he knows. Deal with him later. So need like a long shed for this guy as well. These sheds are great for storing things that can reverse. Not so great for storing things that can't. Let's have a look, see here. Sheds. So here would be ideal. Can I get like a small drive-through shed? That's all I want. That would fit, but it's far too expensive. That would also fit, but it's far too expensive. That one is far too big. But the right kind of price. Ooh. No, that's not drive-through. It has a back. Okay. best idea. Nope. It's way too small. Let's see. Come on. It's got to be something. That is very small, but looks a little out of place. Not the best. But it would kind of just sit here. Maybe here. I've got to be able to drive in and drive out, though. That's the thing. I actually need more space. That'd be handy, because I could, like, drive in with the truck and unload to one side. That would be great, like, literally here. But that's not going to work neither. Might have to forego this for the time being. None of these are proving to be the right thing, you know? These constructibles, no. Those either. Okay, suppose at the very least what I can do is, if I do drive over here, entire rig around so that I can get kind of close enough to where I want to be. Round and round in circles. There, and then unload. I boom. This over in the shed with the rest of the sprayer setup. Can't use it currently because we don't have a tractor with a front loader, with a front linkage. Which is most irritating, but we shall survive. Well, more fertilizer and more lime. That perfect. Okay, that will work. For the time being, anyway, it's a little bit neater. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. What's this guy doing? Oh no, is he going up and down? Sir, why are you trying to redo the headland? You've done the headland. Allow me, sir, because you're just getting confused. We'll just do this for him because he's obviously disturbed, this worker. Very obsessed with the headland. I actually need to bring a cultivator in here and get rid of those tram lines. But I think we'll do that next year. Don't really have the money to be splashing out on a cultivator just at the moment. And it's not enough. I say it's not much of a loss, but it is. Down there, it's 3 full tram lines, which is actually quite a bit of our field. But then I would have to go over and replant it. Do I feel like I should? I feel like I should. Could I get like a cheap one on the rental maybe? cheap one. How big do we need it? It doesn't need to be that big. 5 meters? 25k. We only need it for this one field. Yeah, there we go, least. Right. This guy can go and get it, bring it to the field. And then from there... I can carry on. Okay, so... Good set. Right. We will carry on. This bit of the field still needs to be done. So. And then when the cultivator gets here, we can dig up those tram lines and replant them, and then move on to our new field. Which doesn't have tram lines because it's a grass field, or was a grass field, so perfect. Although we will need fertilizer and lime on that field. Boy, howdy. It's not going to have much if it only had grass in it before. If there's any decent contracts that can be progressing whilst we do this. Not really. I suppose something is better than nothing, so... Just harvesting? No, don't do that one. That's a big field and a very small cultivator. Deadwood. Terrible contracts at the moment. Yeah, no, we'll skip the... Oh, for God, go on. What? Come on. Skedaddle. Onwards. Darn NPC drivers. Right, okay, back to the field. Dee. I need to look at where the grain mill is. That's what I need to do. I need to check where the grain mill is on this map, so that I can determine whether I should buy it or place a new one. Obviously, the problem with placing a new one is that I have to have the ground space for it, which is not always the easiest thing to manage. Truck has reached its destination. Cultivator, and then send this guy off to the field. Super person. There we go. That'll be perfect, because that's about as wide as our... That's just slightly narrower than our seed drill, so... Fantastic. Right, you good sir. Need to go... Yeah. me. Is it blocked by the cultivator that's on the back? It is, you know. It's blocked by the cultivator that's on the back. Right. Don't work the headlands. Just do the rest of it. I'll drive the darn thing. Would be nice if the AI was slightly more intelligent. I'm actually surprised that Giants hasn't improved the directional pathfinding. You know, I mean, I know this is a mod map, but it seems to be the case regardless of what kind of map you're on. It always fails to go places. Cool looking field. I wonder what that crop is. Very nice. Okay. Well, actually, that looks like the grain mill right there. Or is that the cereal factory? It's one of the two. Interesting. I hope that is the grain mill. That would be super convenient. Very much not an inconvenience. Incoming train. Choo-choo. You have got to be kidding. Are you trying to go up and down like a crossways NPC? Goodness me. Right. Yeah, it is very confused about this. But no matter, we're here now. We'll get this sorted. We can have him move on to the next field. First, we must dig up these tram lines. And then replant over the top of them. Right. Okay, tramline time. Come on, let's dig them up. This tractor should be good enough to run this cultivator. Fields, yes. Crap. I'll do that. Darn it all. Now I've messed up the edge of my field. Never mind. It happens. Probably could have gone with a slightly narrower cultivator, but at least this gives me a little bit of leeway space on both sides. In case I miss anything. Bit uphill. Yeah, I need to... Does this have the best engine? I think this does have the best engine that it's capable of fitting in it. Which means I need a bigger tractor. Slightly irritating, but possible. Like I said, I do need a tractor that has a front linkage to run both parts of the sprayer. That rid of these little tiny trees by the edge of the fields as well, because they're going to cause no end of trouble. The harvester when it comes back around. Oh, this is going to be perfect. I can go up, down, around, across, back up, and hook straight up to the cedar again. Fantastic. Da, 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 dee. Love to just be able to put this on a worker. So many things that I want to be checking. I need to check where that. Still need to check where that grain mill is. Then I can start plotting in my head what I'm actually going to do about it. Dug up. Then we'll put him on a worker to finish off the seeding, I think. Should be able to work that out. Okay. Last little bit, and then work can do the rest whilst we check out a few other things. I'm going to be so much happier about this. I'm glad I did this now and not later, because it would really annoy me if I hadn't dug these up. I just left it. Drop that there. Up. Start with up and down, work the headlands on. Okay. Go and grab that cultivator before... Yeah, of course, you do a U-turn and immediately, like, in that direction and immediately get stuck behind the cultivator that I leave. Of course you do, because the NPCs are as dense as titanium blocks. Where on earth? He just wants to drive donuts into my field or something. What on earth are you doing, good sir? See what I mean? See what I mean? Cannot trust the NPCs to do nothing in a smart way. Nothing. Alright. We'll take this back to the shed. Oh wait, no, we don't actually have to take it back to the shed. We rented it. What am I talking about? What am I actually talking about? We just need to get rid of it. There we go. Return. Boom. Have that. Right. Now this guy can return to his usual abode next to the tea factory. Ready to scoop up some products for next time. This guy is literally going to do it in the most awkward way possible, isn't he? Of course he is. He's an NPC Just go to the edge of the field. Start there. Work our way through. Right. Do it. Lovely, look at that. Perfection. All of my spine parts going crunchy crunch crunch. Choo choo. As much as these trains are ridiculous, they are cool as well, that they're so incredibly long. It's like a proper American train. Trains so long they can cross 2 state lines at the same time. That would be kind of ridiculous, actually. I wonder if that's possible. That probably is possible, considering like how some of the states join up. Like you could possibly, depending on how they run the train lines, I imagine you could have trains that occupy several states at the same time. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, yes, it is planting. For a moment there, I didn't notice if the seed was actually going in or not. Bit, and I guess we're just going to have a little teeny tiny piece of field there that's just going to be annoying. Oh, actually, no, we can fix that. We can fix that. That not plant that bit. Is that planted? It has. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So now, if we actually go in here, we go to this one. That's the one. Painting. Grass. Bushes. 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 There we go. There we go, that's what we want. Big meadow grass. Perfect. Lovely, look at that. I just tidies that up. It's weird to have a bit there that doesn't look like it's actually been planted, but... Hey babe, how's it going? What you up to? does look a little bit weird, but so long as it's actually planted everything and that's fine, then it's all good, you know? That's all we need. A spoopy movie? Uh-oh. Which one? Obviously one that I wouldn't like. One last strip to plant, and then we can have this guy go to town in our new field, plant up some more wheat. And then that field over there, once we have enough money, we shall buy that as well. That also has winter wheat in it. Brilliant. Bunch of winter wheat to harvest next year, which will be excellent. Hopefully by then we'll also have a bigger harvester. One can hope. Maybe. Depends if one comes up in sale, I think. Well, then again, we're making good money from the tea production, so maybe we'll have enough money. You never know. You never know. Never know. Almost there. You've been drowning in the hypermarket game, eh, Groot? That's cool. I'm actually really happy that you've found a new game that you're so into. That's really cool. That's very cool. Honestly, the more I've looked at that game, the more I realise that it could actually be a game that I very much get into. Only problem is, I have too many games that I want to get into at the moment. I have so many games on my want to play list. I have so many more games on my want to stream list as well, and you know, just no time to actually do it, which is so annoying. But that is how things go sometimes. But if I get the chance, I might actually try it out at some point, you know? This could be a good tractor to get for like spraying and fertilizer spreading. 20k for the max engine. Don't need that. Can this have a 3-point? Ooh, it can have a 3-point. That would be handy. Back loader attachment. I have no idea what that is. 49k. We would have a good little tractor that could go around and do the spraying for us. You have. Nice. Excellent, Groot. I'm really happy about that. That's really good. I'm glad you're really enjoying yourself. Yeah, why not? Let's have that. 49k for a little tractor. Perfect. Okay. That guy is doing that. Rumble. Actually, can we make this guy a different colour? I didn't actually notice if there was like a colour changing option or not. We can repair him as well, actually. There we go. 2k to repair him. Was there an option to change the colour? There was not. Okay. No problem. Thinking and counting money. honestly, I imagine in some ways that it's very similar to this game. You know, having to plan out what you want to do next, slowly, like, improve your equipment and your stuff like that, and, you know, build your empire from there. Huh? I imagine there's a lot of similarities between this and Hypermarket. Actually, speaking of, I think Natalie, you bought a like a Blockbuster management game, didn't you? Was it like a video store or something like that? I wonder if that Hypermarket is actually on Game Pass. I'll have to check that out. I never did look at that to see if it was on Game Pass, because if it's on Game Pass, I will likely at the very least give it a try, you know, at some point, when my schedule allows. I just have limited, like, I have such, like, kind of limited time available to me with work and other adult responsibilities. I know, right? It sucks. Oh, steady on there, Mr. Red Car. Yeah, I have such kind of like a limited time span that I can actually focus on gaming. That outside of my streams, I don't really do a lot unless I just decide that I'm going to take an entire day and play a game, you know? And I don't always have the ability to do that, but one of these days, maybe. One of these days. Right, let's get the lime out, because we need to lime that field. Chunk, there we go. Oh, it's even got some lime in it. Perfect. It's as if it knew what we wanted. Fill her up. There we go. Filling up with lime. Oh, whoa, whoa. Too much lime. Okay, so we need something to balance it on the front. Right. I know what we can do. I know what we can do. Oh, it's because I don't have a front weight on this because I chose to have the linkage instead, so if put that on the front. Aha, you see? So you're thinking with portals here, right? I might not need the herbicide right now, but ooh. There we go. But I can fill it up and use it as a counterweight. See? Using the old noodle. And that should mean, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Point at which it tipped back on itself before. It's now perfectly fine. Let's fill that up to full. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay. Still can't fill it up quite to full. That's annoying. Very annoying, actually, but never mind. We can go to about 4,000, which will be more than sufficient for the time being. That'll do. 66%. That's fine. That's fine.
Go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Go, 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 go!
Fields. Set this guy away. lime spreading. Oh, still a little bit back heavy. The steering is very light. Right. Let's we do this ourselves. I think we'll just do this ourselves. That way we don't have to worry about running into our friend. Right, why did you stop there? Oh, because it ran out. Well, wow. Okay. I didn't even think. Wow, that is crazy how fast that ran out. Okay. Okay. Field needs a lot of lime, duly noted. Duly noted. Very fast, this guy, is he? The one downside, maybe I should just bring, if I'm going to be trundling back and forth like this, I might need to just bring some lime to the field. That might be quicker. Don't know yet. No, but let's... fill this baby up again. Right. Romulans. Romulans. No Romulans. Actually, guys, let me know. Are those sounds playing for you? Because they're not playing for me for some reason. But I have tested them, and they should be working. But I don't know if it's just a my audio end problem, or whether those sounds are actually working again. Or whether they've broken again. I don't know. I never seem to have much luck getting them actually up and running half the time. I do exactly what I need to do. Like, you know, I put all my settings where they should be. You know, I have looked up tutorials on this, and yet somehow never get them to properly work. Really irritating, actually. Yeah. A lot of lime. So much lime. Oh wow, this is... yeah, I'm gonna need to back to the field with a truck, I think, because that is a ridiculous amount of lime needed. I didn't want to pick up everything, game. I just wanted to pick up the lime. That's why I parked next to the line. But never mind. I guess the other tractor will probably need some seed and fertilizer before long anyway, so having all of it is probably going to be useful. Let's go and fill up our spreader first. Filling up with lime. Excellent. And 2 of those, please. Marvellous. Strange. Some of that actually took lime, and some of it didn't. Right. Those, please. Perfect. Little bit here whilst we cross over. Just a teeny tiny little bit there, isn't there? Dump a bag in here, and then that should be good. Should be sufficient. Okay. Oh. Is empty. Need to refill. It's actually done a lot more of the field than I thought it was going to do on what remained in the tank there, so that is excellent. Not gonna... Come on. Do I have to place it like right here or something? There we go. That's better. Those seed pallets not filling. filling from these before, wasn't it? Be sure it was. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure it will be fine. We'll just correct that to no headlands. Higher. Let's get out of the way so that we don't interrupt his work. Very odd. But it should still have enough seed to finish the field, because it wasn't using an awful lot of it anyway, so that's fine. Just take this back to base and unload it. Then we can move the other tractor out of the way, and everything should be good. Of course, it won't. Do anything whilst there's stuff in the way. A little bit further out. Perfect. Okay. You good sir, let's have you out of the way. Marvellous. Right, so this field will be completed eventually. That's 2 fields we will have then. We can get a 3rd field in due course. I think even we could, once that potato field there has been emptied, we could probably buy that one as well. All in good time though, you know, because we still have a lot of other stuff that we need to buy. This combine has spelt in it, doesn't it? Now, I could save that if I was going to buy a grain mill. Grain elevator museum. Grain pool. Cereal factory. Curse it all, that's the cereal factory. Paper factory, carpentry. Dredging boat? Excuse me. What else do we have? Tailor shop. Oh my lord. Okay, fine. You wanna do that? Tag place. Where is it? Oof. All the way down here? Oh boy, that's a long way. It does have a rail link, which is very handy. How much? Oh, okay. Okay. 288,000. Right. That's a lot. How much would it be to make our own grain mill? The same as this one. Oh wow, that's a lot smaller. That is considerably smaller than this one. Any other potential options for grain mills? Obviously the small versions, but I don't really want one of these small versions. So you can get this one for 36, but it's not going to do an awful lot. Fish, fruit, salt, quarry. Nothing there. Tea plantation. stuff. Spinnery, tailor's shop. Wow, that grape thing has such a huge amount of stuff attached to it. Okay, so that is really our only option. We either buy this one for 288,000, or we build our own that is significantly smaller, that we could put in a place that we decide. Oh, that's mildly irritating. That's a lot, which means I need to find an area. That's the bakery. Could I put it on this piece of that's silly. However, a bakery, this is a very convenient bakery to have, I will say, you know? If we were to look at this area here, that is a really convenient bakery to buy. We just need to get somewhere where we could put a grain mill. There isn't really anywhere else around here we could do that. Potentially on this field, maybe? But then that's buying land just to kind of chop it down, you know? It's not exactly what I wanted to do. Wait, I said buying land to chop it down. I was thinking of those trees. And my brain was like, I need to chop those trees down, and it just came out in a sentence, didn't it? How do I go about my daily business? How do I manage to survive my daily grind when I can't even speak properly, you know? How does that actually work? Hang on a second. I need to ban them. Oh, you didn't see that, but there was a spam bot there that got caught by my filters, which is nice. That guy is actually nearly finished now, I think. Yeah, he's nearly finished. That's good. So, how is this field stacking up? Okay. It's going okay. It's going okay. That's what it's going. Glad those don't have ratings for those fields. I own that piece of land. Huh. Does that mean I get free fuel? I think I bought this piece of land here because I was wanting to get rid of the gas station over there, so that I could actually build something else on it. Right, let's just untag that place so it's not flashing. Any contracts come through that are decent yet? No. Still nothing. Still nothing. When is spelt good to sell? I do not think we will be in a position to use that spelt anytime soon. December. Okay, cool. December. Speed up, my good sir. Oh, this thing is going to run out of seed, isn't he? He is going to run out of seed. Maybe? What I'm going to do, though, I am going to take over from him. Just so that we can hopefully do this a little bit quicker. that gives us something to do. We're not doing anything else right now, so we may as well finish off the field ourselves, save ourselves a little bit of money. Might actually get away with the seed that we've got in the tank there. Just depends, I think. $80. Definitely going down, but please be enough to get finished. It's going to be like the difference of like 50 litres of seed, isn't it? I can just see it happening. I'm going to need like literally nothing to finish the field, and it's going to be like, whoop, out of seed. I hope not. I do hope not, but passes are getting shorter and shorter each time, so maybe all right. Then finally, once we've got this field done, we can move on to the next month and see what awaits us there. Obviously, it's going to be a while before we start harvesting anything, but that may mean that we can quickly progress through a few months in order to pass some time, you know? I think we're going to be fine for the seed amount. It's nice. Just enough. Just enough. And if we check our map. Perfect. Perfect. Lovely. Right. Back to the garage with you, and then we can do some sleeping. Get us through to the next month. Honk honk to you too. Nice to purchase this field before it goes to harvest, but we ain't got that much money right now. That is a very large and very potentially profitable sunflower field. All right. Sleep time. Perfect. So what we really need to look out for is good equipment deals. Ooh. That is tempting. That is very tempting. That is the ideal power level. How big is that compared to some of the other harvesters? Very good, actually. 9.2 meter header. 9 meter corn header. our little guy here only has... He has an 8.5. It's not that much of an upgrade. I mean, the corn header is significantly better. But in terms of the main header, we already have 8.5. These are always cool vehicles, but they're just not that useful in this game. Yeah, it's like 281, 374 horsepower. This is double the horsepower. I feel like if I'm going to get a bigger harvester, I should really go for something that is a bit of a big upgrade over what I have. Like this one here, for example, 13.8, 13-meter corn header. Oh, wow. Wait, is that a pure sorghum header? Interesting. Yeah, that's a sorghum header. Just a sorghum header. How bizarre. I never knew that even existed. Yeah, like something of that kind of range would be better than just upgrading a little bit. It kind of pains me to let that go, that deal, but I mean, we don't have the money. Yeah, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it because it's just not going to be profitable enough, shall we say. Start loading up the tea, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave the tea sales until the next peak time, which is January. Because there's not much difference, but I think, I mean, I sold that last lot of tea literally because we needed money to buy a field. So I think we'll leave it till January because that's when the teas reach another peak. A reasonable peak, shall we say. Let me just check. When is furniture good to sell? Because we do have some pallets of that now. June. We missed that terribly. All right. Any decent contracts? Oh, sunflowers. On field 25. That's not bad. Stone picking on that one? No. I don't think so. 12k isn't bad actually, but do I have time to do that right now, or am I better off? I think I'm honestly better off just kind of passing a few months. You know, I think that is probably a better deal. Pass a few months, get some more tea saved up, check out the monthly deals a little bit. I mean, 12k is nice, but it's not for a harvest on a field that size. It's not really the best. You could definitely have a better time later on. 15.2 meter header. That's a good price. FD 250. What's the FD 250? Wait, that's a MacDon. Wait. It was a case one, wasn't it? Oh, that's for the big boy as well. Oh, but are we going to have 270,000 to spend on a harvester? I'd rather get the harvester first. Curse you and all of your good deals. That is really good. Minus 62% on the header. That is a big saving. That's basically all of our money. It's not impossible. We might be able to get that harvester at some point. Yeah, that's... Which one was it? It was that one. Yeah, that one. 15.2 meters. That is a ridiculously huge header. I feel like I should just buy it. Leave it at the store for now, maybe? That might... Oh, is that a silly thing? I suppose I could always sell it later on. I mean, 53k is not a massive investment. And that is... Oh, it's even got an integrated trailer thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Wait. Oh, I need a little bit more money. I need like an extra £1,000. Oh, I've still got 250,000 in loan. This is too good of a deal to pass up. That is a really good header. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just did that. I don't even have the harvester to attach to it yet, but I just did that. I mean, maybe it'll work with my New Holland. I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, goodness me. What have I done? What have I done? This is crazy. More sunflower harvests. Yeah, nothing else. Let's get through a few months. Get some tea ready to be sold in January. That's what we need. We need to sell the tea. Sell the tea. Yeah, yeah. Haha. More good deals. Oh, yeah, just a Vario. Of course. The most perfect tractor that I want. Oh, and look, a mower and a tedder. A windrower. Why now? Why now, you? Waiting for a good tractor to pop up in the sale. I'm just waiting for a good tractor to pop up. Just waiting for everything to pop up in the sale, and everything's popping up in the sale at the wrong time. Just like, ah, ha, ha. No fair. No fair. Just my luck. Oh, wow. That's a huge corn header as well, actually. Nexat. Oh, it's for the Nexat. Right. Well, I wouldn't want that because I don't want a Nexat machine at the moment. Those are ludicrously expensive. Oh. Snow. So much snow. Right. Let's stack up the tea because I do believe it is. No worthy contracts right now, that's for sure. I do believe it is tea time. Or tea selling time, should we say. Oh yeah, supermarket is a very good price. Indeed, let me have all that, please. Oh, I can't turn. I can't turn, it's a disaster. thing is not designed for driving in the snow, it would seem. We are crab walking. I'm gonna have to use this tree to bounce me in the right direction. Oh my lord. Oh no. I can't drive. I've got to drive in reverse in order to get forward momentum. Oh, don't you. You freaking car. Get out of here. I've got to turn by reversing because the front wheels will not. Look at how little turn I got there. Actually, going uphill is not too bad. That is so much snow. Okay, the T-sails. 117, not bad. Actually, really quite good. This is terrible control here. Okay, 154k. That is not bad at all, actually. Still shy of the tractor. Ah, why can't I get you? Do I have anything that might be worth selling off? Funny I hadn't bought that header. Haha. Sell our little international. We don't actually need that anymore now. Could even sell this little guy, actually. Actually, that might not be a bad idea because this guy was only 50,000. So I've basically paid 12,000 to lime my fields, which is not the most economic way to lime some fields, but I could sell it. And I could sell the international. That would make up the difference. If I sold both of those, that basically gives me the 50k I need to buy that Vario. And then we'd have a really good tractor. It may be a crazy thing. It may be a crazy thing to do. But I'm buying this tractor. Yeah. I can't do anything with the... Oh, wait, actually. Oh, it has the second best engine already in it. That's actually not bad. Okay. No, we'll just stick with the Fent green, I think. Black rims, that looks good. Boom. Tractor! Lovely. Ooh, hey. We'd hook up this header and take it back to the farm with us. There we go, look at that. Perfect. I do feel like, my lord. The turning radius is not good with that attached. That is such a huge header. Look at the size of that thing. I could probably do that thin field that we have in one pass, almost, I think. You know? Just like down and back again, and I'd be done. Which is fantastic. Oh, this is much better. This is much better than that little poxy tractor. And I'll actually be able to put the spreader, the fertilizer lime spreader on the back of this thing and fully fill it without worrying about the tractor doing cartwheels or handstands or whatever. Whatever it does, you know, wheelies. That's the thing that I was looking for. Why did I say cartwheels? My brain does not work very well sometimes. Crazy thing now, though, is that we need to save up like 288,000 for the grain mill and another 700,000 for for the harvester that belongs to. But hey, you know, we will get there. It will happen. Right. Don't have anything else to do we, right now? I don't think so. There are no good contracts, so we'll skip forward a few more months. Hopefully get some of this snow melted. Ah. Let's see what we can get, because what we need now is we need a bunch more contracts. A bunch of good contracts is what we actually need. Just, what is with this? I want that as well. That's amazing. The big X. Ah. Cultivating, wood transport, dead wood. Still nothing good. More sleep. More sleeping! Oh. All this stuff now. Proliner, no, we don't need that. Grape harvester, don't need that. Nope, don't need none of those. Right. Any decent contracts at all? No, nothing. How are our fields doing? They are growing. Ah, we need to spray off some weeds. Need to spray some weeds. Yeah. Oh, backwards, that's what that is. Don't think we're going to have enough fertilizer, herbicide here to do both of our fields, but you never know. 900 litres. It might be enough, but then again, it might not. Just gotta go and see. Can't even see the road. Wild. I am definitely going to need some tram lines for this, or some GPS coordinates, should I say. Spraying. Actually, I should check. Is this killing them under... Oh, it is. Okay. Excellent. Actually works through the snow, which is kind of impressive, really. Didn't think it was going to. There was some slightly better contracts, but Maybe if we push time up, it will A, melt the snow, and B, give us some better contracts to check out as we go. Currently nothing still. That's fine. Well, I'm really having to struggle to pick out that green line amongst this snow. I actually have enough herbicide here to do these 2 fields. Maybe. I really don't know. It is going to... might be tight. Actually, it probably will be. We need to buy some more herbicide. Whilst that is going up and down there. Herbicide, let's have another 2. Get to the bottom of the field here, and then we will send the truck off to pick those up. Why is the snow still here? It's March. It's sunny. Come on, snow. You need to melt. You are messing with my everything. Lined up with the next row, and then we'll send the truck off to get placement. Set destination. Off you go. That's right. No, I've got a dead pixel line on my monitor. I noticed because there's a red line just to the right of where that blue line is on the map, and I was like, why is there another GPS line there? And it's like, no, 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 that's just my monitor that's broken. Fantastic. Lines are all diagonal, aren't they? This is where not being able to see where I've been really hampers me here. Can't tell where the dead weeds are. Rely on this to keep track of it. okay, that's going okay for the moment. Oh. Choo. Actually going to break from the mold slightly and just kind of try and follow these lines. A little bit differently. Ah, I'm on the top line now. Okay. Excellent. So one down, maybe one back up again. Yeah, two more rows. Excellent. It'll be tight on the fertilizer, but at least we'll have some more coming back to us in a minute once the truck arrives at the store. Speaking of, it's back right now. Bring that up here. Have we acquired some... Yes, we have. We have acquired some level of steering. That's good. I'm going to have to buy myself a snowplow if this snow keeps going like it is. Okay. You, sir, need to get your butt up to the field. Here, and then we'll set you on your way. Set destination, and we need him to come to just there. Excellent. Right. Let's see how much more of this we can get done. Oh, it's going to be so close. Look at that. Look how much we have left to do. Oh, is it going to make it? It's not going to make it, is it? I don't think so. We're going to be like 20 litres short. Yeah. Oh. Well. 10 litres short. My lord. Like 5 litres short. That's so annoying. Right, never mind. We'll come over here, we'll meet up with the truck, we'll get the other field sprayed off, and then we can go and do that little bit over there in due course. Those train lines have been completely buried. Hope they come through with a snowplow on the front. Nope, no snowplow. They're just floating above the snow. I think it's just floating above the snow. Yep, it seems like the train tracks are magical. Go right. Perfect. I am definitely going to need to cut these trees down in the long run, because this is going to be very difficult to spray otherwise. Ah, right. Lovely stuff. I think we'll be down and back pretty quickly. Maybe an extra little bit in the middle. Otherwise, we should be fine. Contracts are still absolute junk. Don't want any part of those. Straw production is incredibly slow, and it's not actually put anything out onto the thing, but hey ho, never mind. Right, whilst we are finishing off this field, guys, let's give you the rundown for the next stream. So, obviously, like I said earlier, won't be streaming tomorrow because today is supposed to be tomorrow. That is due to a cat emergency, or another cat appointment, shall we say. So next stream will be on Sunday. We'll be tackling SnowRunner once again. Actually making some good progress on that map. I have been doing a little bit off screen as well, just to kind of speed our way through some of the less interesting things. So do join me for that, usual time. Shouldn't be any changes to that, unless we have another cat emergency. I can't rule it out at the moment, but hopefully there won't be, you know. Hopefully there will not be any more cat emergencies. Because I'll be real, they're getting very annoying. Yeah, so hopefully nothing like that happens, guys. But obviously, if anything does, I will let you know on the Discord. But yeah, other than that, we'll be back with some SnowRunner on Sunday. And then either more Farming Sim next Wednesday, or maybe Satisfactory. It depends how I feel. I have been playing a little bit more Satisfactory since we tried it out that one time, and I do like it. I'm just not sure if it's going to be a channel-worthy thing, you know, because unlike some people that play it, I imagine, I am not that versed in it. Not that well versed in it. But let me know what you think, guys. If you want to see more, just let me know. A little bit to do on those fields and then we'll be done. Almost there. And I think next time on Farming Sim, guys, we'll be back with the wheat harvest. I think that's what we're going to do next. So I'll pass a few months, I think, just to kind of try and save up a little bit more money. Then we'll go from there. I think that'll be the way to do it. Okay, we have a little bit of weed. Just here-ish. Last bit is just down here. Should be us done. Nicely done. Excellent. Ah, well, not too bad, guys, today. Got those fields planted, got them all fertilised and limed. Got the weeds sprayed off, ready for the harvest. I will say, the presence of this snow... I hope this snow melts when I skip forward another month, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit disruptive. I can't see nothing. Yeah, there we go. So, let's just get this guy back to base as well, and then it'll be time to go. I think. But that is a good place to leave off for today, I think, so... Come on, truck. Pick up the pace now. Pronto, pronto. That's better. Not quite as fast on snow as it is on the normal road surfaces. Ooh, certainly doesn't have any turning ability on the snow, that's for sure. Just dump this over here. Perfect. Drive down to our position here. So I think there's another peak in the tea prices in like a month or so. So we should have a good bit of money coming in from that soon. But other than that, guys, that's it for today. Not bad, not bad. So do join me for SnowRunner on Sunday. I think we're going to be heading to the second map. A lot of contracts are now pointing to the second map, so yeah, we'll have to start exploring that. So I think that's what we'll be doing on Sunday. And until then, guys, thanks very much for joining me today. Again, sorry for the change in schedule, but glad you were here to join me. And yeah, I'll see you on Sunday, guys. So, until then, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you later. Bye for now, everyone.